Good evening and welcome to another amazing, fantastic, wonderful episode of my adventure. And this is episode 10. When I was originally asked to do these videos, I was challenged to do 10 episodes by someone, and I've now completed those 10 episodes. However, I'm finding it quite a lot of fun, so maybe I'll carry on. It'll be interesting to see where it goes. The first thing I did want to say though is, look, I have changed the way everything looks. I've added on what's called a texture pack, and it just makes everything look just a little bit more interesting than the standard Minecraft kind of block shapes and sizes and looks. And it's really quite cool. If I press E and bring up my menu, look, the little bloke that's me still looks around at my pointer, but everything's just a little bit more clear, and I really like it. So the way you do that is pretty simple actually. What you want to do is you want to go into your settings. Well, before you do that, you want to go onto Google and you just want to kind of Google Minecraft textures. Probably best to go onto some of the Minecraft forums because they're going to be more legitimate. Find the texture pack that you like just using Google. Download it. Make sure it's a safe download. I'm not going to take any responsibility whatsoever for you downloading something that's not safe. That's on your head. But download it, and when you've got the zip file, go to the folder that the zip file is in. Don't open it, and right click on that zip file and copy it. And then what you want to do is you go into your settings menu, and there's this thing down here called resource packs. Now what you want to make sure is that the texture that you've downloaded is 16 by 16 or 32 by 32. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I think it must be something to do with the resolution or the pixels or something like that. 16 by 16 or 32 by 32. There are also 64 by 64 and 128 by 128 packs out there. They will not work by doing this. I've not been able to get them to work. But if you do 16 by 16 or 32 by 32, and it will tell you what it is before you download it, then this will actually work. So go to resource packs and you'll get this menu. Click on this button down here, add resource pack, and it will bring up the source where Minecraft actually looks for the textures of the game you're actually playing. Then you want to just right click, paste it, just proper cut and paste type style, into this folder, close it, and it will just appear on available resource packs. Then you basically click it across, and the next time you load it, it's available. At the moment, Gravycraft is the one that's being used. If I do that, turn it into Pixel Perfection, click Done, and it's changed. And if I resume, you'll see it looks completely different. Now I'm not so mad keen on this one. This one's called Pixel Perfection, but it's quite good. It's quite good, but I prefer the one that I was playing with, which is called Gravycraft Pack. So I'm going to do that one. When it thoughts about it, it's done, and I resume, and there we are. I've got my texture pack back. This is awesome. This is a discovery from heaven, and I'll probably be looking for other texture packs in the future just for my gaming. For the moment, I'm going to use this one because I really quite like it. And other things I've been doing, I'm going to show you in a minute. But what I am going to do, I'm just going to sleep because it's night time. And once it's daytime, I'm going to go and have a look around, and I'm going to show you what I've been up to, because I am no longer a single residence Minecrafter. Oh no, I'm not. I am a dual residence Minecrafter, and I will show you why. Let's walk down this mountain just a little way. Look up. So that is my first residence. What I'm going to show you now, if I go the right way, is I can't even steer. I'm so bad. Is my tunnel through the plains, and so look how the torches look different, the trees look different, the stone looks different, even the water looks different. It's brilliant. I'm really quite impressed with these texture pack things. If you've not picked up a texture pack before, I recommend you do it. I know people that do Minecraft and are going to know this already, and they're going to be saying, for goodness sake, this guy is such a noob, but this is like a complete revelation for me. I think it's brilliant. Those torches look so much better than the other ones. So let's go through to the plains biome that that we discovered a couple of episodes back. Come up, and I've made my entrance look all very kind of gothic and grand, so you can see it from a bit of a distance. So, but what's this I can see in front of me? No, not the horse. Ignore the horse. Behind the horse. What can you see behind the horse? It looks like a house. It looks like a big house. And do you know why it looks like a big house? Because it is a big house. And I'm going to show you my big house. I made this all on my own. And it is a properly brilliant house. Well, I think it's a properly brilliant house. It took me blooming ages to make this house, did. And probably the thing that took the most time was collecting all of the wood. This is in some beautiful oak panelling. And actually building a scaffold. I had to build a scaffold of dirt all the way around the house. So I was actually get to build it and get on the roof and make all this nice kind of... Oh, no, I don't want to go there. All this nice kind of pitched roof style that I've got here. So look at that. It's all pitched and everything. And I've made a tower, which means that I can look out through my plainsy type biome, nice flat biome, to see what's there. I've made some nice windows. I've made double doors at the front. I'm going to work out how to do a sign, because apparently you can do signs, and maybe put a sign on the side because it is slightly lopsided, and that's because my roads are always 3 wide, and of course double doors aren't 3 wide, they're 2 wide, so I've got an extra width there, so I'm going to have to do something on that side. Don't know what. So come into my house, wipe your feet. I've done absolutely no rooming at all. It's just one big open space. I put this wall here simply because I needed to put some light into the middle of the house, because of its expansive floor it was actually getting quite dark in the middle, and as a result of it getting dark, monsters were spawning inside the house because it was so dark. The only room I've got, which is the room I built whilst I was building the house, and I built the house around it, is this one, so as I could craft stuff and store stuff, and most importantly sleep away the night time, so as I didn't get killed, and made sure that absolutely nothing could eat my face whilst I was building my house. Although I have to confess, one thing did actually eat my face, and it ate it a lot. I got absolutely massacred one night when I thought, oh no, I'll work through the night. Really, really bad idea. And I ended up getting slapped by about 4 skeletons, 6 spiders, and a whole ton of zombies. And I thought I'd got them all, and then what did I have behind me? And a creeper exploded me into oblivion. And what I did notice when it did that is I lost a load of my experience. So I'm down at 27 now. I was up nearly 40 by the time I'd killed everything. So I'm back down at 27. I'm just going to eat some melon. Oh, no, I'm not going to. I'm going to open the door with my melon. And now I'm going to eat some melon. And so yeah, so I lost a bit of that experience stuff. Not that I'm using it at the moment because of enchanting. So that's my downstairs, and I've made some nice windows, and it looks a little bit organised. It's quite Tudor-esque, isn't it, this window style? So I quite like it. So let me introduce you to the upstairs. Now upstairs, I've separated my stairs so I don't fall down them, and I've got a big, huge room again. I've got a little bit that overlooks my front, which is quite nice, and obviously windows all the way around, so as I can see the front and the back during the daytime. And this is my tower. Very exciting. Now this tower actually was quite difficult to engineer, because it took me ages to work out how I could actually make it without falling to my death. But I did make it, and here it is. All the way around is my tower, and I can see the road that goes. You can just see there in the distance the entrance to that tunnel that we built together. You can see how my road goes all the way up and into those woody bits and beyond over in that direction. You can see how it goes, we can't through that leading. You see how it goes all the way up and along and into the distance that way, and you can see how I've not built any roads in that direction yet. I've not even walked there. So we'll have to have a bit of an adventure there, maybe a bit later. So that is, oh, and there's my roof. Notice it's a nice sort of roof that goes up. It's not just a flat ceiling. And this is quite kind of a Viking Hall-esque, because if I look up, it's a roof that keeps going. It's a big old open hall. And I just thought it looked really cool. So I did that anyway. So, what I thought we'd do is we go for a bit of a wander. I've got to remember how to get out. There's my doors. Get out, Avomance. And let's choose a direction. Do we want to go left or do we want to go right? I'm actually going to physically toss a coin live on video. Heads left, tails right. Tails. I would show you, but it's a video. So I'm turning right. Let's go this way and see where we end up. And I think what we might do is we might just adventure for a bit. Have a look around. I'm probably going to keep going through the night. And you'll actually see how far my road has gone. Because I've gone, as I had in a previous video, completely road nutty. What I want to do is somewhere around here, I actually want to build another mine with a really small entrance. But I want that mine to be able to, you know, kind of dig under this biome, because I don't know whether or not there may be different things. I built a nice bridge here. Look, this is quite cool. Oh, I want to show you something. This is really excellent. If you go towards the edge, and I did this a few times, and the only way I actually managed to make this bridge go over this valley was to learn this trick. If you press shift, watch what happens when I press shift. I go forwards, and I'm trying to fall off the edge, but it won't let me. I can't actually fall off the edge when I press shift, which means that I'm safe and I can't fall to my death by pressing shift. And if I go this way, you do move a little bit slower, but again, I can't fall off. So if you go to the edge, I'm just going to demonstrate it here, and you select block like that, you can actually turn around and face the outer edge and place a block. How cool is that? So I can make bridges over anything as high as I want to. I'm just going to get that off because that's going to annoy me. By block. I can do it as high as I want to without fear of falling into a deep dark hole. I actually found that extremely exciting. Another thing that I found a little bit exciting was this. When I come up here, look right. What do I find? It's lava. It's red. It's hot. It's gooey. And it will burn my face. It won't eat it, but it will burn it. I don't know if that's going to be useful or not, but I just thought it was quite cool. And at night time, it's like it's not dark around the lava. The lava actually gives light, which I don't know if it's light enough to stop monsters from spawning, but a really good way of killing a couple of zombies. I was fighting some zombies here, and I bashed them a couple of times. They went in the lava, and they burn. It was brilliant. So I'm going to use that lava for maybe fighting, and I don't know what else you can use it for. So that's where I got to as far as my road so far. And what I'm going to do here, I'm actually going to make my first ever curvy corner. Now, we all know Minecraft ain't got no curves, but you can kind of make a curve by sort of making a cornery type thing like that. So, so now it's going to kind of curve round, and then what I'll do here is, where's my thing? If I go there, if I take those three out and I fill them up with dirt, and then I take that out and I stick that there instead. Now, assuming they go green, which they may or may not do, I've got a curvy corner rather than straight corner. Go away, piggy, you're in my way. So yeah, but I'm not going to make a road now because that's not the purpose of this video. We're going to have a bit of a wander. I better get my sword out. Now, that went up that way. I started to build a road that went out that way as well, but I've not finished it yet. So which way do we want to go? Do we want to go that way? Or do we want to go that way? Again, I'm going to toss my coin. You're not going to see me toss my coin, but this is officially the first Minecraft coin tossing in the world, except for any others that may already be in existence. So here we go. So heads, go left, tails, go right. It's tails again. We're going right, which is this way. Now I have my sword in my hand, and the reason I have my sword in my hand is simply because, look, you can see in the distance, it is now night time, and there will be face-eating creatures coming out any moment. So there is a not small chance that we're going to get lost, even though I've got more roads. I've not got any roads in this direction, so who knows what's going to happen. You never know. Now horses are quite cool, aren't they? I might look, already there is a skeleton there. Let's have a bash of him. Collect up, why is that smoking? Collect up his arrows. What's hitting me? Let's see, they're creeping up. I didn't even hear the growl. Did anybody else hear the growl? Because I didn't hear any growling. Oh, is that whole band of skeletons over there? Should we do it? Should we do it? Let's get our health, our food back up so the hearts come back. Let's do this. Let's actually go. What I might do, why am I whispering? They can't hear me. That's absolutely ridiculous. I might try and shoot one with my bow. Is that hissing? Oh, for a minute there I thought I could hear hissing. I'm going to try and shoot one with my bow. See if I'm still as good as I was. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum. Oh, and that's a creeper. I think I missed with that one. Donk. Missed with that one too. Creeper's now moving. Shoot! No. I think I've lost my eye. I'm no longer Robin Hood. Let's go a bit closer. It's because it's completely gone. Actually disappeared. Where have they gone? Oh no, it's not. It's gone in all. No, I'm just going to hit it. Oh, there's another creeper. I'm going to have to be careful. Huh. I must have hit it a few times. Oh, you see how that creeper exploded? That was real fiery and brimstoney. And he's opened up what looks like a cavern inside. There's no way a creeper was going to explode that much. There must have been a cave underneath. And he's just caved in the roof of the cave. That's really quite interesting. Right, so let's have a go at this skeleton, because that's what I was originally coming for. I wonder if any of the arrows that I shot that missed are going to be around here. If they are, they're gone. I might go and investigate that cave, you know. That might be quite interesting. Should we dig into this cave? Or is this another entrance to the same cave? No, that's water. Should we dig into this cave and see where we are? Right, I'm going to try and give myself a way of getting into the cave that's maybe a little bit safer than just falling, and of course give myself a way out later. So I'm going to make some, yeah, you guessed it, I'm making some steps. I love my steps. It's all about the steps. Get more steps in your life. It's good for you, except now I can't get more steps in my life. Let's dig that out. Let's go around this way. Dig that out. This is cool. Right, so we've just found a cave as a result of killing a creeper. All these bonuses, and we found some iron. Iron is good. Let's light this little cave up with some light, and it keeps going out. So I'm going to mine this iron before anything happens. Going to make sure I've got my front facing that, but iron is good because I keep going through iron tools like no one's business. And what I've not done is made anything out of the diamonds that I found in the last video. If you've not seen the last video, please do go and have a look. I went a little bit mad having found some diamonds, but I'm going to keep going down here. No doubt there's going to be some monsters trying to eat parts of my anatomy, probably my face, down in this direction. But I quite like that. This was a real find. I'm really quite pleased. This one goes quite deep as well. That's the end of it. But it did get us some iron. Now, we weren't coming out for iron, so we got a little bit lucky. let's dig out this iron. And dig myself out some steps to get out. That was kind of cool. I might just put a torch down here so as I know that I've been. There we go. I tend to use torches as kind of indicators of somewhere where I've already explored. If I see a torch, I know I've been there already. Makes sense, right? There's the cavern that we fell into. Oh, these are my little experience bubbly things. What is that? I don't know what that is, but let's try and collect it. Is that coal? Black powder. Black powder. What's black powder? Is that gunpowder? Alright, so this new texture actually calls things by very, very slightly different names as well. That's worth knowing. Black powder. My guess is gunpowder. I don't know what I do with gunpowder yet, but I'm assuming there must be some kind of use for gunpowder. So this goes... Ah! Right, so I've not seen this bit either, so this is quite interesting too. Let's go around here. What have we got? Is it just a lava block? Nothing. I can go past it though. Very carefully. Put a little bit of light on the subject and let's... I just heard a twang. That sounded like the twang of a skeleton's twanger. By twanger I obviously mean bow and arrow, nothing else. This is a family show, kids. So let's get some of this coal out, because I do seem to be getting through coal quite a lot. I'm using so many lanterns to mark my way that I'm going through coal as fast as stone almost. I'm kind of really into putting light everywhere. I've got, I don't know, I've just got a real issue about not being able to see where I'm going. Let's get more coal out. Oh, I've just realised there's some iron down there as well. I'll have that iron. And it keeps coming. That was probably the most successful creeper I've ever exploded. I would never have known this was down here. I suspect I would never ever have mined down here if that creeper wouldn't have exposed that hole. I doubt I'd have built the mine that I mentioned earlier in this position. So unless this all kind of joins up, I wouldn't have found it. So that's quite cool. So what have we got? As it keeps going, it does keep going. Let's put another torch there, another torch there. Keep exploring. I think that is the end of it. Okay. Let's see if we can get out now. So, right, so there's the entrance. Right up there. And I can't remember how I got in. So, I'm going to have to make myself some steps. Again, always with the steps. There we go. That's better. So that's how I got in. And it's daytime and the skeletons are burning, so it's only just daytime. I do like to help them out. Oh, I'm on fire! I'm on fire! Oh no, I'm on fire! I'm actually on fire. That was bad. Right, eat food, get hearts back. I didn't know you could catch fire from them. No one told me that. Why hasn't anybody told me that before? I'm not gonna attack fiery zombies and people if I'm gonna get blown up. That's hardly fair. Why would I? Oh right, yeah. So now you're shooting at me. Now you're shooting at me. Well, that's earned you a one-way trip to Swordy place. Or not. I'm running away instead because I can't actually get close enough to hit them. Right, so let's eat a bit. That was worrying. Did that zombie just follow me? actually suicided in order to kill me. It came out in the daytime. They're all coming out. They want to eat my face, so they're chasing me, but they can't. They forget that it's daytime and they catch fire. Zombies are officially not very clever. Right, I'm going to see if I can drop on those skeletons from above, because they're firing at me in a way that meant I couldn't get close enough. Right, so I got them both there. I got a bit lucky. One of them had got a little bit fiery first, so I only took one hit. I did get everything, didn't I? But yeah, so that was a bit of a learning curve there. I didn't realise you could actually catch fire yourself. So now all that remains is for me to try and find my way back. I hope that you've enjoyed that video. Nice little short excerpt into what happened next. So I'm going to leave it there. Please do give us a thumbs up. This is my 10th video. It's actually a milestone. I've completed the challenge that was set by for me by Crafted Plays Clash. Do check out his channel. He's got a lot of videos on his channel. He set me the challenge of doing 10 videos. I've done that, and I hope you've enjoyed them. I'm going to carry on making videos, I think, because I've quite enjoyed doing them. So please do subscribe so you can see the future videos. Please do give us a like. Please do share. And please do comment. And I'll look forward to seeing you in another video. Bye now.